Back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back pickle biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
In a game of Twitter matchmaking or Twitter poker gone wrong, Jimmie Rivera's Christmas has been ruined by Marlon Moraes. Fuck. Oh, this was part of UFC 219 full-time family. This fucking sucks. We just lost Jimmie Rivera off the card. He was supposed to fight Dominick Cruz originally. Dominick Cruz's arm got broken. Boom. Rescheduled to fight John Lineker. John Lineker, tooth infection, out 1 week before the fight. You got a few people calling out Jimmie Rivera, Marlon Moraes being one of them. The only one that really made sense out of all the people I saw call out Jimmie Rivera, to be fair, was Marlon Moraes. And I said, you know what? Normally, Jimmie Rivera wouldn't have took this fight. He did not want to fight Marlon Moraes. Jimmie Rivera, and it's not because he's scared of him, Jimmie Rivera wants to fight Dominick Cruz. He wouldn't have fought John Lineker. Jimmie Rivera wants to fight Dominick Cruz, Cody Garbrandt, or TJ Dillashaw. This dude wants to fight a guy that when he wins the fight, no matter what, his next fight is the title shot, or at least he'll be able to wait on it. That's my mind. If Jimmie Rivera were to beat Cody Garbrandt, he'd probably wait on his title shot instead of fighting a John Lineker or a fucking Jimmie Rivera, or not a Jimmie Rivera, or a Marlon Moraes, or any of these guys. But since Jimmie Rivera already missed Thanksgiving, already missed his honeymoon, he said, already missed Christmas, he was willing to accept this fight with Marlon Moraes, who called him out on Twitter. Whenever this is where the Twitter poker comes in. Marlon Moraes thought that Jimmie Rivera wasn't gonna call his fucking bluff, and when he did, he tried to up the ante. Jimmie Rivera called his bluff again. Check this shit out, yo. Full-time family, this is how it started off on Twitter. Marlon Moraes said, Jimmie Rivera, what's up? Now it's me and you. You can't run anymore. Let's do it. You guys remember Marlon Moraes called out Jimmie Rivera after his win over John Dodson. He said, Jimmie Rivera, you can't run, Jimmie Rivera. He wanted to fight, but at that point, Jimmie Rivera was like, no, I want a top contender. Well, after that fight, Marlon Moraes went on to beat a top contender, knock out a top contender, Aljamain Sterling. So then it's like, all right, now Marlon Moraes has probably earned that fight with Jimmie Rivera. So even though I still don't know if Jimmie Rivera full training camp would have gave him this opportunity, the fact that Christmas was already ruined, all of his holidays were already ruined, and he was already in Las Vegas, he said, Merry Christmas, Marlon Moraes. I'm going to accept your fight. Boom. We thought we had a replacement. Jimmie Rivera versus Marlon Moraes. Nope. Marlon Moraes said, I can't make weight. I'm going to need like 3 pounds. He said, I can't make weight. Jimmie Rivera said, okay, I'll let you do 138 pounds. Marlon Moraes is like, no, I'm going to need more than 138 pounds. Jimmie Rivera's like, what the fuck? You want 140? No, I'm going to need more than 140. Here's my terms. Jimmie Rivera was like, what the fuck? And the terms were, Marlon Moraes wanted a 10 pounds to come into this fight. He wanted the fight to, instead of be at 135 pounds, since I'm coming in short notice, a whole week, motherfucker, you still got a week, man. It's still kind of crazy. This is why Marlon Moraes lost this fucking game of poker. Because when I thought this fight was going to happen, I was super pumped for Marlon Moraes, wanted him to get this fight versus Jimmie Rivera. But now that Jimmie Rivera done called his fucking bluff 3 separate times and proved that he was bluffing, this looks bad on Marlon Moraes, at least for this week. I mean, you know what I'm saying? After the fights, I'm sure we'll forget about it. But what I'm saying is, he said, Marlon Moraes said, here's my terms, 145 pounds. Jimmie Rivera's like, what the fuck? We're going to a whole new weight class. But you know what? I already ruined my Christmas is ruined. My Thanksgiving's ruined. My honeymoon's ruined. Fine, Marlon, let's fight at 145 fucking pounds. Say yes before I fucking change my mind. You know what I'm saying? Jimmie Rivera didn't want to fight at 145 pounds. He didn't want to fight one of these guys, let alone outside of his fucking weight class. But he's doing it because all of his holidays were ruined and he's already in Vegas. Marlon Moraes then comes out to say, you know what? I got the video. I'm going to play the video for you guys of what Marlon Moraes had to say before Jimmie Rivera found out. Oh, it can't be played. In that video, what you were going to see is Marlon Moraes say, now you fight on my terms. You turned me down 2 times. I'm ready to fight you, buddy, but on my terms, not your terms. I'm going to remind you of old memories. You know what I'm saying. Marlon Moraes was saying, oh, you know, yeah, now you're accepting the fight with me, and you want to give me 5 pounds, but I want it on my terms. And his terms were 10 pounds, because if we scroll down, you will see Jimmie Rivera said, all right, let's do it. 145 pounds, sign the contract at Marlon Moraes. Your fucking terms. My holidays are ruined. I'm the top contender that was supposed to be fighting the former champion. I'm the guy who was supposed to then fight John Lineker, who also got put out of the fight. You know what I'm saying? But still, I tell you what, your fucking terms, 145 pounds. Call. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry to my fans, fucking friends and family. Marlon Moraes said no to the 10 pounds. Those were his terms. I agreed, then he withdrew the offer. So Jimmie Rivera said, to be clear on the situation, I'm in Vegas, ready to fight. I missed Thanksgiving. I missed Christmas. I missed my honeymoon. I was prepared. I was a professional. Cruz out. Lineker out. Marlon full of shit. Because Marlon said he'd take the fight first. Then he said, I'm going to be overweight. Then he said, all right, I need 10 pounds. And then when he accepts the 10 pounds, he still ain't ready for the fucking fight. So Marlon Moraes, to be fair, though, whenever you say you're going to accept the fight, it's hard to be fair to you because you just fucking got our hopes up. You were about to save this fucking card, and now you can't even make 145. You shouldn't even open your motherfucking Twitter if you can't make 145 by the date. What the hell is the point? I'll fight you. You want to fight fucking 30 pounds extra? You know, I just ate Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving, so I'm coming in a little hot. But you want to fight, bro? 30 pounds. Give me 30 pounds. Get the fuck, what would you do? Shut the Twitter down. You know what I'm saying? But he did want this Jimmie Rivera fight before, and Jimmie wasn't having it. But it's because Jimmie was like, I want to fucking get to the title, and you ain't going to get me there. Now he would help get him there, and he already missed his holiday, so he's ready. But Marlon Moraes ain't fucking ready. So with that being said, that's unfortunate. UFC 219 just took a huge hit. Dog. UFC 219 is supposed to be one of the best cards in the year, and we'll talk about John Dodson did say he would step in and take the fight, but who knows? Maybe Jimmie Rivera says yes, and John Dodson can't make the weight. I don't think that's the case. John Dodson is one of my favorite fighters, but as far as John Dodson's coming off of a loss to Marlon Moraes, I believe, in his last fight, so the only reason Jimmie Rivera would take a fight with John Dodson right now is if he just wanted to fight because he's pissed off that everything got ruined. You know what? I want to whoop somebody's ass. Just give me anybody that can make weight. And then John Dodson might get the fight. But Marlon Moraes kind of made sense coming off of that knockout over Sterling for Jimmie Rivera. So that fight would have made a little more sense. Still pushed him closer to the title and shut down, Marlon Moraes, who's another guy that people are saying is on his way to the title. John Dodson, Jimmie Rivera's not really worried about him taking his spot for the title. Marlon Moraes has got a little fucking streak. So Jimmie Rivera didn't take the fight with John Dodson. I'm not surprised by that, but I'm also not surprised John Dodson was ready to step up. But I forgot what I was about to say for a second before I got into that John Dodson shit. But either way, it doesn't fucking matter, man. Oh, yeah, UFC 219 got fucking gutted. That's what I was about to say. UFC 219, bro. There was talks of McGregor versus Ferguson. There was talks of, one second. There was talks of McGregor versus Ferguson. There were talks of fucking, we had Holly Holm versus Chris Cyborg always. There was talks of multiple title fights. There's only one title fight on this card. Khabib, there was talks of, even if Connor's out, maybe Khabib versus Ferguson. That's not happening. We got Khabib versus Edson, which is a good fight. Co-main event, non-title fight. They couldn't even get an interim title fight for this card, bro. Check it. Bro, do you realize how crazy that fucking is? The UFC today couldn't get an interim title fight for their end-of-the-year card. Come on. How is that popping? I don't get it. They're putting fucking 3 title fights on some cards. We'll headline this whole pay-per-view with an interim title fight. But the end of the year, and maybe they just changed their plans. You know what I'm saying? Usually the UFC likes to have a fucking big end-of-the-year card. But maybe once they realize they ain't getting McGregor or Rousey or any of those folks, man, we're just going to have to do what we can and just make this a regular-ass pay-per-view, and we'll hit 2018 hard, you know what I'm saying? Come in with Francis in D.C. and transition straight over to motherfucking UFC 221, Robert Whittaker, and maybe Rose Namajunas, I don't know. All right, you get the fucking point, man. It is what it is. UFC 219 got gutted. We just lost fucking Jimmie Rivera. We lost Dominic Cruz. We lost fucking Emil Meck versus Kamaru Usman. We lost Conor McGregor versus Tony Ferguson, essentially. I mean, we lost a lot of fights on this fucking card, man. So with that, and UFC 219, there was talks of this shit being stacked. Oh, it is what it is, man. I've said enough on this video. With that being said, let the full-time family know what you think about Marlon Moraes and his Twitter matchmaking and poker. Bro, I was cool with Marlon Moraes, and I'm still a fan of Marlon Moraes. He's new to the UFC, hot prospect, coming up for the title. But, bro, how you gonna fucking say you'll take the fight right off of Christmas dinner and shit? You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O double G.